Despite this item being criticized for being poor quality, I still love him. This is Cemetery Angel, and he is one of the few statue-like animatronics that Spirit Halloween has come out with. I have been looking for this one for a while, and I was so happy when he came up on Facebook Marketplace last year. So let's go and check him out. I've got Cemetery Angel here today. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do an unboxing video of this one on YouTube. He came out 12 years ago in 2013 and was a part of the Spirit Asylum ISE. I think I paid $200 for him on Facebook Marketplace. He was very local. I had to fix up the box a little bit, and his little mouth flap was disconnected from the latex, so I had to take the head off and reconnect it. I used some rubber cement. He has a few rips in his latex mouth, but I tried to fill them up. It's just with age, the latex is so thin. But he is a pretty cool piece. He's quite large, actually. His wings make him really dominating looking. But I figured since there's not really any in-depth videos on this one, let's take a look at him. You know, like up close and personal here. Can you see that? Here we go. Here we go. So, Cemetery Angel. It's quite a large box. You can see he's got his box art right here. Looks like an actual stone statue. One thing I don't get is if he's a skeleton, why does he have humanoid hands? That makes no sense. Angel's head pops up to expose a haunting face. Eyes glow and head and mouth move when activated. Eyes glow and head and mouth move when activated. That just isn't proper grammar. But let's open him up. Here we go. I think it was like glued at one point. It was glued shut, sealed. They used to do that on some of these older items. Okie dokie, let's check out these wings here. So these are like blow molded. They're ginormous, gargantuan, and they're connecting with magnets. This is a magnet here, and I'll show you when we set it up. But these wings are just huge, and that's what takes up a lot of the space in the box. Here's the other one. And the lower portion right here. Here is the head. It's just like a generic skull. Nothing too special going on here. The latex is all right. It's very thin though. You can see it's got some cracking and stuff going on, but it's got some Velcro for the hood, and I had to re-zip tie everything, but it's okay. I thought about stuffing it a little bit with some like pillow stuffing or something of some sort. But there he is. He looks pretty good. His mouth goes downwards. So hopefully it works okay. We'll find out. You've got his humanoid hands that are for the skeleton, which makes no sense. He's got nails and everything. These hands are like perfect. Like he's all decrepit up at the face, but his hands have just been like he just got out of a manicure or something. And his sensor's right in there as well. It's just a normal light sensor. Got some poles, support poles, some really weird looking stuff. This one still has its sticker on it. I know on the wiki page it says these are cardboard. They're not cardboard. They're like the material that like local election signs are made out of. It's like some sort of a plastic of some kind. You could easily probably make new ones if you're missing them. Just have this template and cut them out like this. So they are not cardboard. They are something else. They're more plastic-like. Some sort of a shoulder frame that's really dirty looking. Don't know what happened there. Got the clothing. It's like a gray fabric material. You got the inside of the hood area. It's very nice. Some more poles. These look like they're the arms. Got the adapter in the original box still. Another pole. And I'm missing the other half, but this is like a frame for his like knees. I don't have the other one, so I'll just get another pool noodle for that. And then here is the mechanism. This is made by Easewell Management. You got volume control, on, try me, or off. So off is try me, and then you have on. So I'll just put it to try me. And then you have try me function as well as the vintage step pad function. So this was still at the time where they were transitioning, I guess. And then the base. Very generic But that's everything that's in the box. So let's set them up now. All right, so let me just take all this stuff out from the top here, move the box up on the table so I can remind myself what I'm building here, in case I forgot already. Throw that there. Just leave those there. So you got his base, first off, labeled A. I have no instructions for this, so I'm going in blind. I've never set him up actually, because when I bought him, he was already basically assembled. So I never got to experience the setup of this thing. Struggling to get the bubble wrap off. There we go. Boom. Base. B for pole. There's that. It looks like this is the front. What's next? I'm guessing we're gonna put this thing on here. Like this. Oh, my bad. We were right the first time. No. Were we? I don't know. I'm going to put this on now because this is the only thing that makes sense after this. Oh yeah, we're good. This is right. This is right. So then these slide in back here to that. There we go. Look at that thing. It's an abomination. Next, I'm going to take his little plastic yard signs, and I think they go on like this. Yeah, it's like this. So they slide onto these little slots here. This one would go on. It's like bent. How is it bent? But you want to make it so that there's this little like flap that like kind of goes over. So you want to make sure that like slides onto that, but it doesn't even like really work that well. So let's try this one. This one's like way too big. It makes no sense. So already it's like a very odd structural design here. Nothing really lines up all that well, but hey, that's how it goes. I'll put this on now. This goes on here. Build up some form for his knees so that he looks like he's kneeling. I'll get another one for that side. Here we go. Got this one. Slide that down. Yeah, it's actually works. That works well. What's next? What do we think? I wish you guys could tell me live. I think it's gonna be this thing. This poorly constructed piece. I don't know why there's a hole in the back though. Very rickety, I gotta say. Not the greatest in terms of durability and just picking up and moving it around and stuff. But that's that. Next, I think it's gonna be the clothing. It's just my guess. Drape it down and around. So, got his sleeves. There we go. He's already coming together. So now, got his arms. And this one has the wire running through it. So this is the one that's for his light sensor. So you just run it up, lock it into place in here. And I'm gonna plug it in somehow, some way. Oh, falling apart. It's all coming apart. Wrong way. No, it's the right way. Put that back where it goes. Other arm. Run it up the sleeve. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we do the humanoid hands for the skeletal person. You can see that still. That's awesome. And this one still has the number on it. I wish I had the instructions. That would be really cool. And it'd be like a totally completed item here. But I do not, unfortunately. But that's how it goes. But then these just kind of slide into that, like that. And then you've got his sleeves, and they come up here. And there's just some Velcro right there and right here. Here is this side. I just remembered one thing that I absolutely hated about this thing is that if you ever had to get to the control box, whether plugging in a Try Me button or just plugging in the adapter, it's really hard to get to because it's in such an odd place. I gotta run up his like cloak here and like do some matrix stuff to get to it. So I'm gonna do it now so I don't have to wait. Yeah, because I can't even see it from this side. It's all up in the front, all stuck behind his hands. So he's like really annoying to get to the controls. And you gotta do like this. There, that's that. And then you got his adapter. It's a, for anyone wondering, 6 volts, 1 amp. Only 1 amp. I would assume a 2 amp adapter would be just fine as well though. And this all comes back down. We've got to put on his head. Can you still see this? Yes, you can. So here is the head. And just gotta line it up. Oop, didn't line it up good enough. Still not lining it up good enough. So that's locked in place. Pull up his hood. There. Oh, is he missing Velcro? No, he's not. He's got it. He's got it. Then there's some Velcro down here. So now all we gotta do is put his giant wings on and hold on. They go on like this. So they're 2 pieces and then the magnets, right? And they just kind of slide on together here. And that's it. That is how that goes on. And it looks like this wing is for this side. So let me try to line it all up for us. Come on, you got it. There we go. There's the one wing, and you can already see how big he is. Let's do the other side. This one is a little bit of a tighter connection. There we go. And let me see what I'm doing. Here we go. He is done. I mean, just look at how big he is. He's a kneeling prop, but he really takes up this whole area here, and the wings just add to that so much. I was not expecting him to be this large. So when I saw him in person the first time, I was definitely taken back a little bit, but he is really cool, minus the weird, like the knees and how that all works and stuff. And just why are his hands not skeletal if he's a human or if he's a skeleton? One thing I think this wing looks a little like out of whack. I think it could be like a little more outwards, and that shouldn't be hard to adjust. I would just have to like bend this pipe a little bit to go like that. And I think, because you can kind of see it's like hitting down here. But overall, this is definitely a cool one, and you don't really see that many of them anyways. But let's plug him in, see what he does. Hopefully he works. I'm sure he works. He's got to work, right? He's got to. He worked last year. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. If I could get the plug in. There we go. And I got my Try Me button here. I don't know if this is a good Try Me button or not. Let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. And you see his mouth kind of moves better, and if you saw it in the haunt videos from last year. But here he is. Okay, let's try him again. The Try Me button's like really bad. But I got his mouth to move better because it's actually glued there. But it's kind of like looking this way, but I tried adjusting the hands a little bit. It's okay. He's alright. On a Halloween night you're not gonna notice. But I like the head moving a lot more. It actually looks like the jaw is moving a little bit. That's just what it's gonna be though. But I just love the wings. The wings are huge. And they're plastic. They're not like cheap, like fabric or something. They're actual blow mold plastic and stuff. Like overall, even though his like base here is a little questionable with the cardboard, not cardboard, but plastic like knees, he looks good. I just wish it was like a metal triangular frame. That would have overbuilt it a little bit, but it'd be more sturdy and stuff too, instead of just the singular pole. I just love the humanoid hands with the skeletal skull. That just makes no sense to me. Maybe it's supposed to be like, maybe, hear me out. Maybe it's like supposed to be like, oh, it's just an angel, but then the head pops up and it's like, oh, it's a skull of a reaper or something. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. It's not, like you're thinking it's a human, but it's not. Maybe that's what the whole point is. He has 3 phrases, so I'm going to go and just turn on some accent lighting, and we'll run through those.
Look into my eyes, and I shall look into your soul, and it looks like it's about to expire. Why have you come here? You must leave, or look into my eyes and be turned to stone. Forever! No! Foolish mortal! Do you think you can toy with death? Come, let us see what you're really made of.
So there is our friend, the Cemetery Angel. I was just checking the wiki page. There is no story to really talk about, but I'm happy I finally figured out that at the end, it's supposed to look like a normal angel, and then the skull depicts like something that's unexpected. It's like a jump scare in a way. So I'm happy my stupid self was able to figure that out before I read that and get a billion comments saying how I'm an idiot, because I was bashing it the whole time, like, why aren't the hands skeletal? Well, there's a reason, Devin. There's a reason for that. But yeah, he is definitely a cool piece to have, especially for any cemetery display, and he is a lot bigger than you would think in person. Stands about 4 feet tall, I think that's what it says on the wiki page as well. Definitely a cool one. I would really like to see this one get remade again. Like thinking with an updated design, getting rid of those little plastic things for the knees and an updated speaker box. That would be awesome. I think he would be a great seller if they were to do those quality of life updates. He retailed for like $180, I think it said on the wiki page as well, which back then I think it was a pretty good price. Today I would expect it to be a little more, I think, to be honest with you. I think you're getting quite a lot with this one. Definitely an underrated prop that no one really knows about anymore. Like I said, there's no unboxing videos of him online, just a few short demo videos of him and such. But there is my take on the Cemetery Angel. Let me know what you guys think of this one down below in the comments. But that's all for me. I want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.